It's like the old sword in the old days, isn't it? Yeah, so yeah. Okay, you know,
Oh wow, yeah.
Dot's gone in a flash. Da 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 da. Whoosh.
Just so you know, I talked to Florence's mum. This is not for you two to do. She homeschools, yeah. One of the things she misses, the kids never get to do an activity. Because they're not in school, so they never have that kind of, and they never get to, but she does Star of the Week at home, never get to celebrate Star of the Week with the classmates. So I thought maybe we could have, anyone had anything happen at school this week? Show and tell, yeah. But I said an activity, I said we could do an activity in our carol service from the 21st, but a chaotic style one, it doesn't have to be that one really. But either that, or I said to her, I said to her, you and Beth could organise it. Yeah. I said it might be too.
Why is it raining every time it... Time to do a vlog, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Right, reverse. I can't believe I've got 10 people in already. Let's go. Best way to go. Right, it's randomly raining. I've got 10 people and I've got how many likes? So I've just finished at Life Church Bethel in Orford. So I'm on my way home and it's randomly raining. I don't want to get bus because that's cheating. Right, I've got this idea where I can physically get distracted. So the idea was I would be going right, but I'm actually going to go, I'm just going to have this adventure where I go straight up round the roundabout, completely get distracted. So So anybody's watching, share the likes out, guys. Like it, share it, subscribe to it as well. So I do apologise for not actually looking at the chats. I know people are there, so if I put my random glasses on, I might be able to see who's in. So I do appreciate it. Right, the idea is, normally I would go down there, but I'm actually physically going to go walkies. Vlog. Right, which way do I go? I'm actually going blind. Not going blind. I am going blind in the eyes. But everybody wants to know where I'm going. So I'm actually going to follow the bus route. So everybody seems to go that way to get out. But I'm actually physically going this way. So apparently there's a way out this way. So I need to find out how to get out this way. So I'll be randomly just walking this way and make sure I don't get wet. So follow the bus route. So I'm trying to find out if I can physically go this way, and is it a lot easier or quicker to go down the main road. So I do appreciate everybody popping in, and I'm actually going to do, hopefully, a random live with a young lady from TikTok this afternoon at 2 o'clock. So if anybody's watching, please subscribe to my other channel at F.R.O.G 316. So I think this is live on TikTok. Is that yellow shirt now? Yellow shirt now? Let me know. Hello everybody. So, yellow shirt dad, could you monitor the chat for me? Because I'm just going to do a random live, and I'm hoping to co-host somebody from this afternoon. It was planned for yesterday, but unfortunately she backed out. So she's at Steph, the girl next door. She's on TikTok, so if you could actually randomly just find her on TikTok and say Froggy is waiting for co-host. So I'm just randomly just walking from church now, and it was a really good meeting. So I'm actually physically gone AWOL from my other church. You know what I mean? So I'm actually taking time off. So it's quite sad really, because they've not actually physically contacted me to say, are you okay? You know what I mean? So the young lady who was preaching this morning was actually saying how important it is to actually physically reconnect, make sure people are okay. You know what I mean? So you're being part of the community. You know what I mean? You're part of a community, a local church. It's their responsibility to contact you to say, are you okay? So there's not enough people who are physically reconnecting and saying, are you okay? Some random things outside the door. So I'm hoping to find my way this way. So normally I would actually walk down the main road to get out. So I'm actually physically walking through the estate. Oh, excuse me. I beg your pardon. Never promised you a rose garden. So I actually appreciate Yellow Shirt Dad for dropping in to say hi, and hopefully we'll be entertained. Unfortunately it's raining, so I'm actually reconnecting to my YouTube audience, and hopefully I'm going to find my way through the estate and find my way back to the main road, and then probably end up in McDonald's for a a bit of a fresh air. So normally I'd actually walk round, talk a lot, and run out of, you know what I mean? And when my throat dries up, water. So I'm looking for some familiar things around here. So this is Sandy Lane. So I'm walking from Life Church Orford. So I'm actually trying to reconnect to say, look, I'm still here, I still exist, please let me know. So the idea now, it's my second week at Life Church Orford. Not because a certain person goes there, you know what I mean? So the idea was, I was actually going to physically jump on a bus into town and go to Manchester on a train. So, right, I need to try and find out. The idea now, I just go around this roundabout and I just go straight up. So I need to find out. So I've actually been round here before, and I got lost. I got physically distracted, and I'm thinking, which way do I go now? So it is Sandy Lane. So I've actually walked around here before. Now, how do I get to Life Church Orford? So I think I actually came from down there, and I thought, which way do I go now? So I'm now thinking I could actually go straight round the roundabout, follow Sandy Lane, and find out if I can actually get out to the main road. So I do appreciate everybody popping in. This is just one of these random lives where I'm thinking that I need to do this more often. The idea is I've been doing this on random lives on TikTok for 6 months, and I thought try to reconnect to my YouTube audience. So it's good. So I'm hoping to find my way out. So Sandy Lane is the way to go. Sandy Lane. So if I go, the idea is if I go down North Way, I can actually get back to the main road. So I need to find out if Sandy Lane is the way out back onto the main road. So appreciate everybody popping in, saying hi. Also Yellow Shirt Dad. Yellow Shirt Dad is in America. And yeah, so it's a good way to reconnect to my YouTube audience. I'm hopefully hoping I'm going the right way, because it looks like one of these like little cheeky dead ends. Am I going the right way? I don't know if I'm actually physically going the right way. Do I actually tumble back? And I don't know if this is I don't know. I might need to go double back, because this looks like a bit of a dead end. I don't know. Could I actually physically go down Stephen Avenue? Sandy Lane. So I don't know if I physically need to go straight down here. I've got an idea now how to get to yeah, so I don't know if I physically get out the way I'm going. There is bus stops. The adventure is finding my way out. So I don't know if I'm actually physically going the right way. I need a bit of a sat nav. So at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out for a random walk, and I think I've actually walked down here before and I've got myself lost. Doesn't take long for me to get lost. So I don't know if I'm actually going the right way. I'm actually physically following this road, and I'm hoping if I follow this road all the way down, because there's a bus stop here. So I'm following the bus stop route. Yeah, it's a good adventure for people who want to know how the UK operates. So I'm thinking there is a possibility that Yellow Shirt Dad could actually physically send. I can send. The idea now is I'm halfway through this blog, so out of respect for Yellow Shirt Dad, we could actually hook up on YouTube and do a co-host, because I've co-hosted Yellow Shirt Dad actually physically on TikTok, so it'd be good to actually reconnect onto YouTube. He's got more subscribers than I have. I mean, so I'm slowly catching up. So 1,550 at the moment. I know Yellow Shirt Dad's got two subscribers. Not too sure if he's actually making any progress into 3. I mean, so the idea, because I've been on TikTok for so long now, been on TikTok now for 6 months, and it's quite a bit of a drug, I can say that. So the problem with TikTok is you've got to be careful what you physically say, because there's certain words that you physically can't say on TikTok. You know what I mean? And I thought, oh, can't say that. You can't say that. So I know the guidelines on YouTube are quite different than TikTok's. So I'm safe to actually think I can actually physically talk and say what I like. You know what I mean? So I randomly think TikTok can be quite toxic. That's the word, toxic. So Yellow Shirt Dad, I know you're in there, so basically keep an eye on the chat and respond to any requests, or that means. So if you've got the answers, because I'm just randomly just walking down this road, hoping that I don't end up going back. There was an entrance what looked really familiar, and I'm thinking, am I going to go round the block? Am I actually physically going to end up going round in a circle? I've got this funny feeling now, I am going down this road and I'll end up going round in a circle. And I'm thinking, right, all roads lead to the motorway, or the roads lead to the main road. So the Jolly Tanner, the local pub, so it looks familiar. Have I walked past this before without knowing? So all being well, all these cars are going this direction, you see. So I might be led astray here, actually. I'm thinking, is this the way out? So I'm just thinking, do I actually need to go back? It's an adventure anyway, so I'm actually out and about, randomly just going out and doing a blog. And what I've got to be careful is, if I physically talk too much. Hello, random dog. So the pub's shut. There's a surprise. Right, do I physically just carry on? And hopefully for the best. So I welcome back. It's called Welcome Back to YouTube. Life on TikTok. Life on TikTok 1. Life on TikTok 2. So I think this is Life on TikTok 1. So Yellow Shirt Dad subscribed to both channels. So all being well, I am physically looking for co-hosting with somebody from TikTok. You know what I mean? So this person that said, oh, totally forgot. So what annoys me is he was on live this morning. So like she said to me, 9 o'clock my time, her time, 2 o'clock my time. So 9 o'clock, 2 o'clock. So then basically I'm hoping she's not forgot, because then it will per second strike. I'm got a funny, yeah, Poppers Avenue. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am going the wrong way. So I know where I am. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, I have to back. It's been an adventure. So the idea now is I could go down Poppers Avenue, get back onto the main road, and I completely lost track. I knew for fact that this was going the wrong way. So out of respect for the dog who was barking at me, I would cross the road. So it's a trial. It's a trial and error. So, oh look, is that a pigeon? Squished pigeon. Don't see that much. You don't see that every day. So I'm guessing if I actually showed that on TikTok, it'll go boom, censored. You know what I mean? You've been violated. Violated. So I'm not too sure if this pub is open anymore. Johnny Tanner. Yeah. Anyway, because I've got a hat on and I'm sweating. I mean, yeah, Johnny. Right. So unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, I have to double back. I will physically end up in McDonald's. Random, go into McDonald's, go to the toilet, have a brew, have a rethink, and go, hey, what's going on? What is actually going on? So I do appreciate everybody popping in. How many people are watching? How many likes I've got? So it's good to actually physically reconnect to my YouTube. And basically, because I've been doing TikTok for 6 months, 6 months on TikTok, and I've completely and utterly got a fan base now on TikTok. So I've got life on TikTok. I've got life on TikTok, and I've also got F.R.O.G 317. So this my TikTok YouTube is at F.R.O.G 316. So at F.R.O.G 316 is Frog is fully rely on God, and then you got the 316, John 316. Makes sense, doesn't it? So I think I've had that nickname now since I was 17 or 18 or 19. Something sparked a revolution, and I created a YouTube channel which was at F.R.O.G 316. So everybody knows me as F.R.O.G. I mean, even friends at work. No, not friends at work, because they don't really know. And but yeah, welcome to the madhouse. Welcome to the madhouse. How mad is it? Can you tell me how mad is your house? I used to be married, and we used to have a banner over the door saying the madhouse. It was completely mad, but unfortunately that relationship with the wife never worked. So I'm now 11 years divorced. I'm utterly single, and I'm, as they say, back on the market. I'm not actually looking physically, so hopefully I can find my way out of here. I've got an idea. Morgan Avenue. I've got a friend who's Morgan on TikTok. I think she's actually had a break, or she's off TikTok. Yeah, she was quite annoyed at the fact that TikTok took over control of people's lives. Not like, you know what I mean, lives, as in constantly on it, 24/7, 7 days a week, Monday to Friday, without a break. So it's good to actually come off TikTok and come back onto YouTube and physically reconnect. So it's randomly raining, and I've lost track of where I'm going. I'm doubling back now because I thought, right, that's the way out. Why am I going this way? So I've got a good idea now, not to get distracted. I'm looking for Sandy Lane. Sandy Lane. Remember that for next week when I come back up this way again. And so there's a fun in my local town next week. So the church I normally would go to is not meeting. So they'll all be heading this way. And hopefully I will get here and get a seat. So I'm guaranteed nobody would be watching. Where are you? What's happening? Let me know where you are. We worry about you. Yeah. Saddest thing is, the local church that I'm part of, they've actually physically not even phoned me, asking you, how are you? Are you okay? Do you need anything? I'm just testing and checking that you still are contacting me to ask me where I am, how am I, what am I doing, do you need anything? Yeah. It's the local church's responsibility to look after people. You know what I mean? This is what frustrates me, to think I'm reconnecting to my previous local church and my church that I'm responsible for, sound engineer, live streaming. So it's good to actually think now, my local church that I am a part of live stream the service, and I actually physically went into the chat to say, hi, I'm okay, I'm alive, don't worry about me, I'll be back. Yeah, so it's quite sad to think that, I mean, the chat room is open and nobody responds. You know what I mean? So I make it a mission when I go live, I would actually reply to anybody in the chat. You know what I mean? So there was a conversation not so long ago that if you set up a YouTube channel, make sure you turn off the comments. I thought, why? Why do I turn off the comments? It's so important to connect to your audience on YouTube. You know what I mean? So I physically now, I don't know how many people are watching. I started off with 12 people in the chat. Not in the chat, but watching. So right, I need to now go to Northway. So I have now walked back and I should have gone down Northway. So I'm going to go down Northway. Right, find my way out into Northway. So this is the way I should have gone 20 minutes ago. So I do appreciate everybody popping in, saying hi, and it's still raining. Somebody said it was the rain, so I am not really prepared, but you know what I mean, have a good crack at it anyway. So everything's back on charge, everything's reconnected. I've not lost connection, so hopefully if my YouTube cuts out, I know I've got data on as well. Got a random mobile data as well. I've got and I'm trying very hard not to get all my cables and wires wet. So I'm actually, everything is not zipped up, and everything just gotta make sure we've got everything zipped up. I'm talking to myself as people walk past. Who cares? So who are you talking to? A YouTube audience. And they are guaranteed not to reply, only in the chat. Appreciate everybody popping in. So what I'm doing is I'm going to put my phone in the bag for a minute. I'm hoping my co-host turns up as well today. So it'd be really disappointing. So this is the second time now I'm trying to connect to my co-host who's in America, and she does blogs on a regular basis on TikTok, and she's very, very active on TikTok, and she talks pretty fast. and the problem is now I've given her an opportunity to connect with me, to say hi, don't forget our engagement, your time 9 o'clock. Is it ET? ET. I need to catch up with Yellow Shirt Dad if he's still, don't know if he's still watching. If it's ET, as in ET, Central European time. No, it's not Central European time. How does it work over there in America? You've got different time zones in America, and sometimes for me it's quite confusing. I know Nick Nimmin, he would actually broadcast his time, where I forgot where he is, in Taiwan, somewhere right now, I don't know. Anyway, so he'll go live, and for me it'd be 2 o'clock. So for him, for America, it's 9 o'clock. So for him, it'll be like 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, which is quite bizarre, isn't it? And I actually physically caught up with, what's his name? Doug Houston, of all people, yesterday. I randomly just dropped in both accounts. Hi, remember me? And I was greeted with, wow, no time, no see, blah, 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 blah. Right, I need to find my way to McDonald's, and I'm bursting footloose. Bursting footloose, you lad. Bursting now. Just make sure I don't get run over. Right, I'm going the right way now. Find my way out. So it's Sandy Lane I needed to go down to. So Sandy Lane. Don't forget Sandy Lane, ladies and gentlemen. So I can actually review the video evidence of my misdirection. Normally I would get a lift. I actually went home with Yellow Shirt, not Yellow Shirt Dad, top underscore banana underscore guys. Give him a shout, give him a follow. YouTube. He was on TikTok, and he was physically overwhelmed. Right. Have I got the ability to hold my bladder? Right, I need to find my way to my keys ASAP. I mean, I think it's anyway, thank you very much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. So could I actually physically end up in McDonald's, stay in McDonald's, randomly just jump onto their Wi-Fi, send a message to Steph, the girl next door, and say hi? Hopefully she's responded. I've got her email address. I can send her a fresh link to say, come on, let's connect, make sure we do it, make sure you are able to connect. So then, yeah, right, I'm going to shut up for a minute, let you enjoy the walk. I can talk, you know, talk pretty quick. I know Nick Nimmin, he would actually talk quite a lot, quite fast. Slow down, he talks too fast, he knows that. He's got a lot to squeeze. He does a 3-hour show, 3.5 hours, sometimes 4. I mean, whew. Yep. And he reviews YouTube channels. So I'm not actually been in there for ages. You know what I mean? I do appreciate everyone popping in, saying hello. Right, I need to, yeah, I'm near. Am I near? Yeah. This is the way I should have gone. If I, yeah, so I'm too sure if it's quicker to this way. bit slower. Right. Someone's randomly stood outside dancing. It's quite funny. Right, it is raining. I took my hat off because it's quite warm. Raining, but wet. Right, so I think there's a Christmas tree outside this house. Christmas tree. Christmas tree. Ooh. Can you imagine that? Plant a Christmas tree outside your house. And we sell Christmas trees. Oh, that's 2 Christmas trees. Wow, Christmas tree. Right, you see that? Christmas tree outside the house. Unbelievable. Right, McDonald's. Destination. Right. Right. So I found my way out. So normally I would go that way. Go down the main road and find my way that. Right, so I need to now physically cross the road. And I think McDonald's is actually opposite, adjacent. Or is it? No, not adjacent. I have to go through this. Right. This is the way I was coming. Right, Mackey's. Second stop today. Mackey Dum Dums. Try not to get run over, ladies and gentlemen. This stuff. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. I really appreciate everybody, your support for this little blog. Right, McDonald's. We've got what's the name over the road here. Right. Can I actually physically go over there? Will there be a toilet available? Right. Could I actually end up being cheeky and end up in Starbucks? Could I actually physically go to Starbucks? Could I physically end up in Starbucks? I mean, Starbucks. Starbucks! There's a song about Starbucks. Hello, coffee, my old friend. It's the sound of Starbucks. Right, could I cross this road here without getting squished? I need to find out here. These lights are on green, so I can go. I can still go. Go. Beep, beep. Diversion, boys and girls. Right, are these on? Go. Go. Green. Starbucks. This is quite different, this. Red light. Go, gadget, go. Ooh. Roll down. Beep beep. I'm not jumping the walls. Jump door, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. This is the Ramblog, and yeah, it's a drive-through, and also go in. There's Nando's as well. Nando's, Starbucks. Hello, coffee, my old friend. I come to partake to you again. Da 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 da. Random. I hope there's a toilet here. Starbucks. Sound of Starbucks.